Greetings, welcome everyone back to another edition of Home Chef Nick. Well, I got a little interesting tidbit for you today. Guess what? Today we're changing the dynamics of the show. So today we're going to have, and moving forward, it's going to be cooking and conversation. So I have some beautiful, stunning.
From Boston, Massachusetts. I live in Bowie. Been here in this area 10 years. I love to eat. I'm a Yelp reviewer. I'm the founder of DMV Does, and yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeCandis, and I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. I'm an educator, a life skills coach, as well as an author. And I love to eat as well, so I'm glad to be here.
Hi, I am Meredith Forbes. I'm the owner of AHR Recording Studios. I'm a huge foodie and a lover of all things that is arts, so I am happy to be here.
And I am Nikki Myers. I just recently moved to the DMV area about a year ago from Michigan. So I absolutely love food and I can't wait
So
to
today we're going to do 3 different things. I hope you like it. Thai beef lettuce wraps, curry lamb with roasted Parmesan potatoes, and we're going to do king crab legs on the grill. Okay? So that's okay. So now we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and toast our garlic. So since we're going to toast our garlic one, it's going to take us a little while for us to get the curry lamb started and stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into some conversation.
Okay, we have a few topic trends. And one of them being we want to talk about going Dutch. That's one thing we want to talk about. And then from there we want to talk about what are some of our favorite places to, oh, that's right, we want to mention about eating food. like some of our favorite foods to eat, or some of our favorite cuisines and restaurants and things of that nature. We want to talk about that first. Then we're going to start jumping into some dating topics. So we're going to talk about going Dutch, favorite activities, and I guess some struggles or concerns when it comes to dating in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Let's get started.
All right. So, ladies, let's talk about where we like to eat and what we're into.
So I'm big on Southern food and Indian food and Chinese food. Last week I went to Rashika in the West End. It's like an Indian place. I don't know what street that is, but it was like amazing. It was like one of the best restaurants I've ever been to.
Was it in DC?
It is in DC.
Yeah, I think it's on your street.
No, so there's one on D Street and there's one on like New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
It was everything.
Okay, so what about you?
Well, I was just talking about True Love just a few minutes ago because I went there about a week ago. Food is amazing, but I'm a foodie at heart, so I love all kinds of food. You name it, Indian, Chinese, Japanese, whatever it is, I'ma eat it. and I love to cook too, so this is fun for me. Yep.
And you, ladies?
I usually prefer hole in the wall. To me, they have the best type of food.
Yes.
There's this Jamaican spot in Alexandria called Ruby's Kitchen.
Oh, okay.
It's so good. I love it. I just was there the other day eating their oxtail. And of course, I had to get the beef patties and the cocoa bread.
Oh, I love cocoa bread.
Got your pen we'll put it in there.
So definitely shout out to a lot of the restaurants that were just mentioned. You know, you all got a plug on this show, so that says a lot for what it is that you do. I'm a foodie as well, so I love to eat at hole in the walls, as you said. I like to eat from any place that is not a chain restaurant.
Me
So
too.
if it's gone national and it has a whole lot of different locations, I'm not for that. Now if it's a family spot that has more than one location, I'm fine with that, but I'm not into chains. So shout out to those mom and pop spots that give us all that variety. And I'm definitely into anything that's authentic. So you say authentic Italian, authentic Mexican. So I want to eat the way they eat there. Because I've traveled, so, and a lot of us have, so, it's nothing like having the real thing and not the imposter.
And going out on the economy and actually eating the food of people. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Support our business owners.
Oh, for real.
Well, shout out to the black-owned chain owner.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with that one. I would
Make sure we support
you all day.
black-owned
What up, Kitchen Crack?
DMV spots. Absolutely.
Yes, and we have to definitely support these small businesses because they're the heartbeat of America. When it comes to employment, when it comes to giving us something that's unique and different.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to shout those out and support those as often as possible.
Oh, no doubt.
Our chef over here.
And Chef Nick over here doing his thing. Let's
I
get back
know.
into what he's doing because he's about to feed us, y'all.
I know he's trying to get us all the way together.
Okay, so we want to look at what I'm doing in the skillet. It's got red onions. You got some pancetta. So this is the pancetta right here, okay? You have the red onions. You got mushrooms.
What kind of mushrooms?
And some garlic. And you got minced garlic in here too. Mushrooms, portobello. Okay? So I cut them up and dice them up. So this right here is actually going to be your, like basically your garnish. The lamb is going to sit over top of this. So you all saw me add some Himalayan sea salt earlier, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so now to make sure you add some goodness to the tomatoes. So all this is going to cook down. Then I'm going to remove all of this and I'm going to sear the lamb next.
Well, ladies, how is it smelling so far? You know,
It smells amazing.
Delicious.
I'm sitting here
I'm
like,
ready.
just throw me a mushroom
And-
and an onion and I'm good.
Really? Really? We like that right now?
So we're watching what he's doing, and if you notice, everything is fresh. So it takes some time in order to get this. You're not doing canned, you're not doing frozen. It's all fresh. And speaking of that, favorite place to shop for fresh, because we have our hierarchy, ladies.
That part,
So, Dutch
point
market,
blank.
the Amish
Dutch
market,
the Amish market too. Yes.
What's it they couldn't hear?
You got Amish market, you got what else we got?
Wegmans.
Wegmans, right? And Mom's Organic.
Yeah.
But you paying Mom Organic prices.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
But you have to pay for that quality. That's what that is.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. But here's my thing. I like Mom's Organic. If I can't find what I need between Wegmans and the Amish market, I'm going to Mom's. Okay? So I go to Mom's Organic for a couple different reasons. One reason is at Mom's Organic, where can you find chicken broth that's 40 milligrams of sodium? Okay?
Okay.
Beef broth usually runs, if you get it in the store and you're not paying attention to it, that's about 600-700 milligrams of sodium.
Yeah.
I go to Mom's Organic, it's 120 milligrams of sodium. I just cut out 700 milligrams basically. So, it's healthy, or healthier than what you normally would get in a regular grocery store, right? And then if you notice, like regular produce, where it's a lime, it could be whatever, right? It's a lot smaller because it's organic.
Yeah.
Stuff that's huge, okay, it's got pesticides, a whole bunch of other
It's
crap in it.
modified,
Yeah, it's
yes.
modified, right? But you go to Mom's Organic, it's what it is, it's organic. So it's going to be small, but the flavor's better. I like it. That's where I
So
shop.
basically, you're saying they're concentrating the cow juices in the back of the store, and that's why it has less sodium. They got the cow and the chicken in the back of the store. Okay, Mom's Organic, shout out. That's where I'm going.
Well, I guess Mom's Organic is an unofficial sponsor
Yeah.
of Home Chef Nick. That along with Wegmans. I hope Wegmans as well as Mom's Organic is hearing this. Chef
That
Nick
part.
is shouting you out. So make him, somebody that you
Buy a
want
lot of
to.
sushi from you Wegmans.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So,
Right?
All right, a couple more ingredients we'll start adding in here. So like this one, jerky thyme.
Okay.
Okay. You won't find this in a regular
I was about to
place.
say, I remember the jerky time.
Yeah. So I got some
Okay.
the Caribbean market.
Nice.
Okay. So I shop around for my spices, especially the stuff that's like you won't find in Wegmans or any other place like that.
Okay.
So add some goodness.
Jerky time.
Yeah, jerky
Okay.
time. So we're gonna add that. We're gonna put in some basil.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put in a little bit of coriander, some ground coriander. And people who don't know what coriander is, it's cilantro. It's just ground up. Then I'm gonna put in a little bit of cumin. And I'm putting in less than I should say, a tablespoon or a couple and a little bit of
You just must be up. Did you just say coriander is ground up cilantro?
It is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we learned
You just
something new,
checked-
right?
Damn, I just did. That just happened. That just happened. I didn't know.
Alright, so
He's giving us that knowledge.
He
That's,
is.
So,
Yeah.
All right, so mix all this together because what's going to happen is when we put a plate later on, your lamb is going to sit right on top of this. So this is the underlying piece right here. And the lamb is going to sit right on top of this. And this is done.
Just that quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so next we're going to do is I'm going to sear the lamb. That's the next step actually.
So while Chef Nick is getting that taken off and putting on the lamb, we're going to go ahead and move into our next topic. We'll move into our next topic, and that is going Dutch. I know that a shiver went throughout all of dating land. Guys are like, yes! Women are like, no!
Going Dutch on a date.
So, ladies, since we only have one man here, we're not gonna put him on the spot,
We ain't even gonna do that to you, bro. Look, he's like, it doesn't matter. I can cook for you. See, that's it. See,
Yeah.
he got a little step up. He can cook for his date. So he's not worried about that.
You can put me on the spot. I don't care. I don't care. You put me on the spot. For me, I have a few things on my repertoire that a lot of people don't have. One, I cook better than a lot of men and women. And I cook better than most restaurants, unless they're like Michelin style restaurants, right? So I know I got that going for me. So I can give you a gourmet style meal anytime. And I'm confident in what I can do.
So what about these guys that can't cook? So let's go back
1-800 takeout and make it look good.
So Jennifer was saying no on Dutch, but I really want to hear Jennifer's rationale behind that when it comes to the no.
Yeah, so I believe that I was raised that a man is a provider and a protector and all that good stuff. So if a man invites me out to dinner, to fellowship with him, why am I paying for a date? Like, why am I paying to go out with him? He's he's extended the invitation to me to go out. So I don't necessarily agree with going Dutch on a date. Now, once you're dating exclusively in a serious relationship, then that's a part of the relationship, that's part of the partnership.
Absolutely.
But
Yes.
I think initially there's something attractive for me about a man who just paid for the date. You court a woman, that's a part of that process. So for me, that's just very, I'm not for going Dutch for a date.
Okay, let's move around the room. Sips wine.
Okay, so I agree. I mean, if you are invited out, then there is the expectation of he's the one that's going to take care of the meal. However, I don't have a problem paying for myself. I also don't have a problem inviting somebody else out on a date with me and covering. Like, I don't know. That means it's very minute to me on the grander scheme of things. I guess I'm just like,
So basically,
if we're enjoying each other's time, if you're somebody that I'm meshing with or I'm trying to get to know, then paying for a meal is small. Me getting to know you is the biggest thing.
The gentleman that says, "Oh, we're having this discussion," LOL.
yes,
we are. But I'm really not. I'm not opposed to Dutch.
Well, you kind of mentioned something that's interesting, which is more about a woman shooting her shot. And like we said, this conversation is going to probably take us down a lot of rabbit holes.
Come on with it.
So outside of going Dutch, that is shooting your shot. And what they're saying now is that with us being independent women, and this being in the 2000s, and we're not dating like how our grandparents dated and all that, then if a woman is interested, how do you shoot your shot?
But you know what? You also don't want to demasculate the man either.
That's right.
It's not doing that. And men shouldn't feel that way if a woman approaches them. And there's also a right, I guess there's a way to do it where it's not aggressive. It's just like, hey, how you doing? You want to hang out sometime? I mean, that's okay.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to add to that one right there.
Yeah, go ahead.
There are a lot of women who are just super alpha.
Yeah.
And
do too much.
Yeah.
They don't know when to take one step back. I ain't saying take two. Just take one step back. If you're interested in somebody, give that person a chance to like take a lead, and you want to date, and you taking all the leads. Why did the dude like? Why am I here? You know, if you like somebody, right? Just take one step back. Let the man lead. So you can figure out. You can figure out in that one date if you actually want to be with that guy, if you want to go on a second date with him, or you want to have his child. I don't know. I'm just saying.
And I had a baby already on the first
Hey,
date.
Can I just get them?
Can we just get
So what does taking the lead mean? I mean, what is a man taking the lead? How does that look like? Because that every woman that looks differently. Different women.
Okay.
So Miss Evans says she doesn't mind going Dutch, and she likes to go out. She likes to treat us well. She doesn't think one person should treat her all the time. I agree.
I don't either.
I agree.
But you gave a caveat to that when you're in a relationship because it's different when someone is interested in you and they're trying to present and show their level of interest.
Right.
You know, so level of interest also means level of investment. Yes. When it comes to your time, your money, you know, just being engaged with that person. So I agree with you on that. So it's like I'm in between. I don't mind shooting my shot, but at the same time, I'm with Nick when it comes to letting a man take the lead. You know, it can't always be. I think what it is that in our careers and the way that we kind of are, you know, I want to say everyone in here is a business owner of some sort. So when you have to be that person, you're the go-to. You make the decisions. You know, it's your way or the highway when it comes to that business. You know, you have to kind of put on two different hats. So, you know, when you're in a relationship, you have to kind of have that give and take.
Look, I'm up here talking shit. I ain't shooting no shots.
I'm not either.
I'm up here talking shit. But it sounded good.
I'll be available.
I might try. Right.
I'm not.
I might try if I have another cup of cocktail. I might try.
Really?
Is that curry lamb?
Yes.
I smell let's get back to what's going on with Chef Nick over here.
I smelled that. I was like,
okay,
curry on him.
If you see right here, right? This is curry lamb. I'm searing the lamb. Now, instead of putting water in the skillet, I put some wine in the skillet.
That's all you do. That's all you do.
I know you did.
I was watching.
You never took your eye off of that.
See, I thought y'all gonna miss that part. So the lamb is in there. So I'm searing the lamb. Next step is the lamb is gonna go in the cast iron skillets and that's going in the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay. And then we're gonna start on the top of lettuce wraps, which you can eat immediately. So I know some of you want some food.
Hungry than a bug right now.
If you all were here to smell what was going on in this kitchen, you know, you will be saying the same thing too. It smells amazing. Amazing. And there's something to be said about being able to cook your own food because you know what's going into it. You can season it to your taste, and it's all about what it is that you want versus having to have the kitchen in the back go through a whole bunch of changes and make it to your specifications. So yeah, we're excited about what's happening right now. So we talked about going Dutch. We talked about shooting our shot. We talked about letting the man lead, taking 2 steps back. We've covered
No. One step back, not two.
Okay, one step back.
Have any questions?
You all have any questions? Because we really want to get you all engaged in what's going on. This is cooking and conversation. So it doesn't just have to be us here in this kitchen. You can be a part of it. Definitely.
You got cooking questions? Ask the cooking questions.
Okay,
definitely.
So when was the last time anybody shot their shoot the shot?
Yeah.
Shot their shot.
Who was the last time somebody shot their shot? Or got a shot at them?
Oh.
A shot at them.
Really? That's how we gonna do
I
it?
said it.
Yeah.
That's how we gonna do it?
Or is everybody bundled up with me?
I'm bummed out. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you like, I'm
You asking the wrong questions right now. You asking the wrong
That's why I was late. So
You know
Do
what?
we have anybody in the audience that wants to share about that? The last time they shot their shot, did it work
the next
out?
one is next Sunday. He's doing one next Sunday live.
Yes.
Next Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Yes. So
Don't come over here if you don't like to eat. Don't come over here if you picky either. Don't come over here with any kind of special request. You're going to eat what he cooks you.
That's right. Just like your mama
Facts.
said, whatever I put on this plate is what you're going to eat.
So don't come over
Yeah.
here picky.
Yeah.
I got dietary restrictions and
Now,
stuff. Don't do
you
it.
gotta look at it from this right here. I'm giving you a quality gourmet meal that you would usually get in a restaurant, right?
That is true.
And I'm not asking you to come out and pay $50 to me. I'm doing this out of kindness of my heart because I want my show to grow and I want everybody to be able to, what's the word here? Have a good time.
Yeah.
And subscribe.
That's
So,
right.
so what's your? Can you tell the folks what's your
Social media.
your social media?
Contact.
YouTube.
Okay, so on YouTube, you can find me under Home Chef Nick on social media for YouTube.
Okay.
All right. So look for Home Chef Nick. He has a lot of different videos. So definitely check him out.
I'm gonna finish this
Try
one.
this lamb now.
All right, the lamb is now ready to go inside the skillet. I mean, the cast iron skillets now.
Nick, I know you did a catering event yesterday. Do you do catering events or dinner parties often, or
I
and if
do
you
it
do, how would somebody be able to contact you for that?
from my website. I have a website.
Okay.
Or-
What's the website?
It's called Country Unlimited LLC.
Wait,
Hold on.
maybe let's start over. We got to start over.
I can start
Do I
over.
gotta ask my question again?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I want to stop the live and do it again. All right. Hold on. I have my glasses on. Okay. And then
Live cooking and conversation. Home Chef Nick.
conversation. Okay, home chef. Alright, I got time for something. Okay. How did you do my techniques?
That's
I'm
you
wondering
right.
if we could. Can you take
That's
this
you right
off or
there.
no?
No, that's
I wonder if I
fine.
could just keep it there.
Oh, because you want to just
Okay, no,
hold
you
it.
can
You
take
know
it
what I
off.
mean? Because it's like a lot. It's,
What about this one?
you say that one doesn't. It doesn't.
But does this detach so you could just hold?
Oh, you know what? You can put this on top of that one.
I can put this on top of this. Wait, what?
No.
Okay, let's take this off.
Detach that piece.
And put
Yeah.
this on top of this?
And put it
That way-
there.
Okay, perfect. Cause I'm like trying to hold that thing.
And then you can just move it around.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be hard because
I got it.
that's gonna be hard. There we go. Do that.
You
Look,
already did it. Okay, perfect.
here we go. You can do it like that.
And then, how do I? Okay.
Can you turn the other way?
All right, now. Oh, maybe we need to do it this way.
Turn the other way now.
What?
Turn the other way. That way.
Okay, now.
And then what she probably do is just move the stand when she wants to show you
Oops.
or whatever.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. All right, damn it.
There we go.
Okay.
There we
Okay,
go.
Okay, let's see. All right. But I don't know if this might move. Okay, so we. All right. Okay, wait. What's going on? No, right now. Okay, now let me. How do I get out of this? Oh. And I gotta go to
Okay, so
That's this is just a video. We gotta go back to Facebook. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, now how do I?
let's go ahead and hit the
Okay.
hit the line.
Oops.
No,
Yeah, this
That's
might
the
be-
Parmesan cheese you have on top.
Mhm.
We need to be a little. Let's see here. Tighter. Maybe we gotta do it tighter once you put it in. I'm gonna make this tighter. Put it in.
You're not recording. Did you use like just a regular curry seasoning or did you blend your own?
No, I used the chief
Yeah.
curry seasoning. Okay. I didn't do my
Oh, no,
best. I
this
just
one.
used chief. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this stock that's in here, gravy, and put it in both pans.
We live already.
Yeah.
We are?
That's
I'm
what
gonna do it. I'm
I'm
gonna do
do
it.
next.
Okay. Damn. I did not mean to hit it.
Alright, so
Okay. Okay, here we go. I got it tight.
that's the one right there.
Okay, we gotta do it
That's the
again.
one right
Look,
there.
y'all missing the goodness.
That's
Y'all
it.
missing all of
That's it.
this.
That's it.
That's happening. You gotta scrape that.
no, that's all you
Are we
got.
saving it? You gonna save that for something else? We saving that? 'Cause I be scraping the pan and look good. It's yummy.
Wait. Let me get a picture of that.
Alright, so what we did was we put in all the gravy that was in the skillet into the cast iron skillet.
Yeah,
so now we have nothing but just straight goodness right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the curry lamb is now in the oven. So I'm going to get started with number 2, which is the Thai beef lettuce wraps. So you're going to need these because we need to get all the portions correct. And if you're going to say, did you make your recipe up? No, I did not. I got it from Weight Watchers, but I put some jazz to it. You know, cause need some flavors, and seasoning and whatnot, and some South African smoke.
Yes. Oh, I love Trader Joe's.
So this recipe is not for the weak at heart, literally.
Or people that want to be Weight Watchers.
Definitely not.
He done remixed the
He done remixed the Weight Watchers. Like, go ahead.
You all hear this? Ain't your
Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna get started with this recipe right quick. Okay, so first of all, get you some red onions, right? I'm just gonna handful, just throw it in the bowl, okay? Because what we have to do is we have to put our seasoning together. So we're gonna throw the red onions in the bowl like this. Throw it all in there.
Sliced, not chopped.
Well, yeah, you want to come out like this,
Okay.
basically. All right, that's the first step. Next, get you some carrots. Cut it up real fine. See that? Real fine. Carrots go in there. Boom. That's it. Now, get you a jalapeno pepper and cut it up into little strips like this.
I thought that was a green pepper. That was a jalapeno.
Girl, no, it's jalapeno.
Yes, okay, jalapeno.
Guess what?
Give me the heat.
Like Emerald said, bam!
I like it.
Now, you like, he got zucchini? No, it's cucumber. See? Cucumber. That's in there. Bam. Next up, lime. Squeeze you some limes, fresh lime. Go ahead and squeeze it in. Squeeze it. All in. Put in that goodness. Get that good hand strength going.
You gotta have some hand strength. I'm like, when I squeeze, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm like, you done squeezed all the juices. Okay.
Well, I could say something really, really provocative about that.
Look,
but
you said NC-17 rated.
I said it. Yeah, I just say NC-17. You know, that's kind of borderline rated R a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, now we have all that juice in there. Now, you see this right here? This is prime rib. Cut up in little small pieces. Yep, I'm throwing it in. Boom. All right, so next thing we gotta do is, wash the spoon off.
While he's doing that, do we want to talk about something else? Oh yeah, because we really got mesmerized, with the cooking.
No, wait a minute, right? We gotta keep watching the recipe. He said some more stuff going in.
Okay.
Let's stay focused.
I mean, you interrupted the recipe, man.
Right,
It's my bad. It's my
No,
bad.
it ain't you, sir.
My bad. I said it. It's my bad. But
All
right.
What else going in there?
So,
Focused.
so first of all, there are different types of curries. You got your Jamaican curry. You got your Eastern curry. You have your Indian curry and whatnot. So this is a Thai curry, red curry paste. So 2 spoonfuls in there like that. Okay. Next up, get some garlic powder.
All that.
All that.
put it in.
Get you some minced garlic.
I'm drinking
And
a red wine. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's good.
You're drinking.
It's really good.
It's called Reggae Red. See that? See the wine there? Reggae Red. So, what was my
It's going on Facebook Live right now. Cilantro is going in next. And be generous with the cilantro.
Yes, be generous with
Generous.
that. I love cilantro. Which I just found out is ground up coriander. What the hell?
All right, now we're the part where we have to start measuring. Okay, so this is going to be a teaspoon. Not a tablespoon, teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. All right. We have a lot more stuff to go. We have some sweet cooking mirin. Same thing. It is a teaspoon of mirin.
What's marrying?
Like a rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
Next up, South African smoked.
Again, Trader Joe's, an unofficial sponsor.
I
Okay, Trader Joe's.
Okay. This type of beef lettuce wrap is going to have heat in it because you have the jalapenos in it already. But what I want to do, I want to give you some heat that's going to hit you in the back of the throat.
Yes, yes.
But at the same time, it's going to disappear as soon as you drink that wine.
Give me all the heat. I love spice.
All right, next up, we're going to do some fish sauce, okay? So it's premium fish sauce. If you like fish sauce, don't knock it till you tried it.
But if you
Most
are,
of
if
you
you are
already probably
allergic,
eaten
there are substitutes to the fish sauce because some people may have allergies.
If you have had any sushi or went to a Japanese steakhouse, guess what? You have had some fish sauce.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
You just didn't know it yet.
You didn't know it, exactly.
All right, next up is Worcestershire.
When do you use that stuff? Because I thought you only use it on steak. Like, I don't know.
Man, look, it's going right now, see?
I'm just saying, I don't know. So you as a chef, what do you use it for? And what is it, like, what's the purpose? Like,
So for this particular restaurant, right, because, I said restaurant.
Recipe.
Recipe. So with this particular recipe, because I have the
Manifest it.
prime rib is in here and whatnot, you want something that's going to benefit the prime rib. The Worcestershire sauce benefits the prime rib. So I'm putting in 3 teaspoons of the Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
All right.
And if I'm correct, they're made out of anchovies. So if you're allergic to anchovies, do not use Worcestershire sauce. But they do have, if you're vegan, there is a vegan counterpart to that gives you the same flavor, but without using animals.
No, chef, what's that you just put in there?
I put in rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
And my next step is I'm going to put in some sugar. And for sugar, I'm going to keep it healthy. I'm going to do brown sugar.
Now, for those of you that know you got sugar diabetes,
Don't
mess with this recipe.
Right.
Look,
This ain't for you.
Use
That's
some
not your
Truvia,
ministry.
some Splenda. Use a substitute.
Yeah.
Really? We going that route?
I mean, yes, we
All
gotta
right.
keep the people healthy.
All right. So
Pink Himalayan salt.
okay, because this recipe is an Asian recipe, right? You want to have a balance of sweet and salty and other stuff, right? So get you some. I got Himalayan pink salt ready, right? You see that? That's only a little bit of salt. Guess what?
A pinch.
And that's it. It's only a pinch. That's all you need. You need that to balance out the sugar you just put in. Okay? So, next up, we're going to go ahead and stir this up. What I'm doing with my spoon?
Over here.
All right. So
Yes.
If you were at my party in July, this was the chef that did the jerk wings, the ribs, all the cookout food, the salad. This was the gentleman who did everything. Chef Nick, right here. You see him?
And for those who didn't see the first live, please let them know how they can get in contact with you for their catering needs, their meal planning needs, whatever that's going on culinary.
Now, you can find me on YouTube under Home Chef Nick. That's how you find me. And if you want to go to my website, it is Country Unlimited with a K, LLC.com. And I have posted there a nice gallery where you can see all the delectable culinary treats.
Not limited to. So if there's something that you want to have made specific, then he can do that as well. Because sometimes you kind of see the menu and say, oh, well, that's all he has to offer. But that's just a sample.
Customized.
Yes.
You.
This
Yes.
man made some kicked up deviled eggs with crab yesterday that I didn't even get to taste.
No.
Were they amazing?
Well, they were. Sorry, you missed that. I'm so sorry.
He was like, I got crab all up. I was
Yeah,
like, damn,
basically,
really? Did I
that's-
miss that?
Yeah, it happens
Was
that
that you
way.
catering event?
Yes.
Yes, I catered yesterday. Okay, but look, ladies and gentlemen,
Y'all see that?
see this right here? This is all the goodness right here at the Thai beef lettuce wrap right now. This right here is the filling, okay? So we're going to spoon this into the lettuce wrap, and we can watch everybody's feelings go explode.
With my hand.
All right, so
Give me the plate.
I
Give me the
love
lettuce.
food. I love food. That's why we're here.
we'll be right back after these messages.
But you too
And
can
now
have
we're
those
back
double
from
eggs
returning
if
from
you
these
hire
messages.
Chef Nick. Yep.
Okay, so we have the filling, so now we're going to go ahead and spoon everything into the lettuce wraps, okay? So let's get started with that piece. All right, so we can spoon everything in here. All right, so who is first up?
Meredith, because Meredith has
She
been
hungrier than a mug.
Meredith.
No, I'm gonna give it to my sister in the back. I'm gonna give it to her first.
Here is the topic.
And
Let
she
us
being
wrap.
magnanimous.
Wait, I gotta see it. You see it? Okay, you see that? See it right there? That's it. Thai beef
Thai beef lettuce wraps.
There we go.
And it's prime ribbon here, by the way.
Prime rib, okay. Eating good. Hey, Tracy.
You're welcome.
What up?
Thank you.
All right, next up. Who wants this
I want a
one?
little one.
Meredith, not the way you would scream up your
I want a
hungry.
little one. I want a big one. Go ahead,
Oh my
go take that.
gosh.
Take that. Take that.
Thank you so much. Now she's trying to act all shy and
No.
bashful. You should have seen some of these outtakes.
I'm a
Right there.
foodie, but I don't eat a lot. Now I'm gonna eat that. I can eat that. That's
The
that's
Thai.
a good size. I can eat that.
Eat
I can eat
lettuce
that.
wrap. That's right there.
Look, if you know me, you know I'm a foodie, but I don't
Just
eat
made
heavy,
it
but I want to
live,
eat everything.
fresh.
For DMV does.
Yes.
Hey.
All of that. Yep.
You know what? You sound so.
So Tracy says hello, ladies.
Wednesday night,
There you
Tracy.
go. Right
Yep.
there. Right there. Just like that.
Thank you.
Jennifer,
sweetheart.
may I have your bowl,
Of
please?
course, of course.
Thank you, darling.
Well, Tracy, I want to thank you for saying that you wasn't going to make it today. Because guess who got your spot? I love you, sis.
And we eating good on this Sunday, on this
You
beautiful
blessed her.
Sunday.
I'm
Look
telling
at
you.
God.
Bless me with a whole meal, child. Thank you.
All right, so now we're good right here. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies.
All
Let's
right.
go ahead and.
Yeah.
How you feeling right now? How you like that?
Okay, ladies, let's share.
It's delicious, tasty, seasoned well.
Nikki, what you got?
It's saying something.
It's saying something.
Uh-huh.
Meredith, what you got?
I'm eating.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't say you want to
I
food all the
talk to
time.
you when I'm done eating. It's bomb. Look. If I'm quiet,
Right.
that's a good move. You want me quiet, right? There it is.
Okay.
Good, lettuce wrap.
Well,
Okay. So the lime really pops. You taste the lime. Very pronounced. You got the heat on the back end, like you said on the
So
back
he
end.
also does meal prep. So hit him up for your meal prep needs. You about to start doing mine?
The
Dinner
meat
parties.
tastes amazing.
Dinner parties, catering for big events, large,
Like,
small,
it's good.
all occasions. So
All the food. He did Caribbean food for me.
Bar mitzvahs, sweet 16s,
weddings.
weddings.
Oh, I got asked to do a wedding yesterday.
Oh.
That's gonna be
Midnight brunches.
Last but not least is our king crab. This was already on the grill, okay? So I'm gonna show you how it gets on the grill with this right here. So let's follow along.
Home Chef Nick takes a field trip to his backyard, to his grill.
Will do.
Just remember that you can find this episode on his YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch it in its entirety, as well as he's gonna have another video where it's gonna be shortened, where you get right down to the nitty gritty as to how to go ahead and get that particular recipe done. He has a really large catalog of videos when it comes to cooking. So, getting back to challenges, I would say is that find someone that meets your level of expectation, and the fact that the fact that you both have now this is a life coach talking. You have to find people that are willing to be honest about what they truly want for themselves. They have to know themselves first. And by knowing yourself, I'm able to set expectations for myself as well as someone else in a relationship. And to be able to articulate that. And so if you're not able to do that, a lot of people do not exhibit emotional intelligence.
Crab legs. You see the crab legs?
So these are not lasting crab, these are the king crab
King
legs.
crab.
King crab.
Okay. So I'm gonna show you how we do it.
Show people the king crab.
I think I need some more wine.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and get us another bottle.
Yes.
Alright, so
Wine combos.
Put that butter right there on that part where you know the meat is. And you take that first bite. I can't wait. I'm sitting here like I can't wait for that bite.
King crab. King crab. You see
King
that?
crab. Yeah,
All
I
right.
can't wait.
So you see here is the king crab right here, king crab legs. It now has an herb butter all over it. You saw me make the herb butter, okay? So for those out there in
I'll send y'all the videos.
TV land,
land.
Yeah.
foodie land, okay, we're
Foodie
gonna say
land.
foodie land. These are gonna go on the grill next, all right? So they're gonna go on the grill about 10 minutes because last time I checked the grill was at 400 degrees. So it ain't gonna take long for this grill to cook.
Okay, Juvenile.
All right, I'm just
Right?
saying. I'm
Right?
just saying. All right. So what I'm gonna give you this crab leg. You all can split up. See how I know what happened.
Ain't nobody getting that from Meredith.
We going out here to the grill. Let's
Yeah.
go. We going to the grill.
Really?
You need
Oh,
a
yeah,
camera
we'll go out
person to take you to the
We'll
grill.
go out to the grill.
You going to the grill?
It's such a nice day.
All right. Let me put
We
some
gotta
on.
take this out.
All right. So we have crab legs. They're gonna go on the top right. So I'm not putting them on the bottom.
You need indirect heat.
Yes, all indirect heat.
Okay.
Because I need for this to cook and not get overly cooked. Ooh, put some of that. There we go.
All that herb,
Yeah.
the butter,
Yes, sir.
and them crab legs.
All right.
Just want to get a shot. Now,
All right.
how long will you leave this on the grill?
All right, we're gonna synchronize our watch about 5 minutes
5 minutes?
because this grill,
You said you
Yes.
got on 400, right?
it's right now. It's at 450 right now, and it's gonna climb back to 500 actually. So 5 minutes. It ain't gonna take long for that to cook. Okay. So this is when you take a glass of wine. You just have a glass of wine.
And I left my glass of wine in there. Oh, give me a
Mine's
second.
in there too.
Okay, so we're out here grilling. We getting at the end of barbecue season and everything else. What else have you cooked on the grill for the summer months that you're like, you needed this flavor profile in your mouth? You needed to slack.
Prime rib.
Damn, you put prime rib on the grill, son.
But let me tell you how I did it though.
Okay.
So I did a prime rib. What I did with the prime rib, I put the prime rib in some peach butcher paper. And I wrapped it up there, and I put a nice rub over all the top of the prime rib.
Okay.
Then I wrapped it up in the butcher paper twice, and I put it on the grill for 3 hours.
Right.
So you will say that, well, it's gonna dry out.
It was
When I
tender.
took it off the grill 3 hours later, it had a nice smoky flavor, had a smoke ring to it, and it was juicy.
Now, what's peach butcher paper?
Yeah, what's the
You guys
significance of the
explain
peach
what-
paper?
What's that?
It's like color of butcher paper. You know, you get different types of butcher paper. Butcher paper is different from regular paper. Okay.
Right.
So when you usually paper is gonna fold up.
I usually just see the white butcher paper, right?
No.
No, I've seen the peach. Okay, so you're talking about what most meats come in. That peach color is what you're talking about. Okay. Okay, I didn't know if it was something like a flavor. I didn't know. Okay, that's cool. I got
So
you.
the peach butcher paper.
Yeah.
That actually is what holds all the flavor in,
Yeah.
and it keeps the meat from actually
We just had the-
burning
we just had the
and
whole
drying
thing.
out. So it keeps all that flavor, all the juiciness, literally inside the butcher paper.
Okay.
So when you cut open the butcher paper and stuff, you see all this juice just coming out, and you see the meat just still juicy.
Now, when you do your prime rib, do you do that on direct heat or indirect heat?
No, indirect heat.
Okay.
It stays on indirect heat the entire time.
Okay.
Because if it's on the grill on direct heat, the paper is actually gonna burn, and what's gonna happen is you're not gonna like the outcome.
Got you.
What did you say you cook it for again?
I cooked it for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Wow.
Now,
Well, yeah, if it's indirect heat, then that's good because it's slow cooking and
right.
everything. Yeah.
So I had it on this grill for 3 hours. Now I have 2 smokers, and when I put it in the smoker, and it's in the smoker for 5 hours. And the smoker
I love
usually
it.
get up to between 250
I
and
love a
300.
good smoker.
But this grill was at 500 for about 3 hours. So because of the way I wrapped it, it insulated it, so it protected it from most of the heat, but also got some of the goodness seep into it.
See, he talking dirty, like the goodness, the indirect heat. Like, yo, he is talking dirty right now. Y'all don't understand, foodie dirty. That's what he's doing right now.
Said talking foodie dirty.
He's talking foodie dirty. indirect heat.
Yeah.
It got the smoke and the goodness. He did all that. He just did that.
Look at that.
Mm.
So, see the crab legs?
Absolutely. Got the crab legs on the top shelf.
Got
To
a nice color
maintain-
to it.
Indirect heat.
And you see all the seasons on it.
So we start with first course, the top.
Alright, so you can eat whatever you want. So,
Am I going live?
Oh, you should go live.
Okay.
go up.
I get you right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
get
eat
me right.
while you
I'm like-
I'll figure that out. I'm about to eat.
You used to the podcasting.
Alright, so we're going live. We're now having our dinner for our tasting. So we have tabby lettuce wraps, the quinoa crab legs, and curry lamb with roasted Parmesan potatoes. So we're about to go ahead, sit down, and have a drink with a glass of wine.
Cheers. We got cheers. Happy
Cheers.
Sunday.
Cheers. Hello.
Good food.
Good conversation. Yes.
I took a break because I just needed time to come up with different menus, different recipes. The stuff I was doing, it wasn't getting that much notice. I just wasn't doing a lot of stuff. So I had videos that get like 20 and 30,000 views, but no subscribers.
What?
Yeah, so I had to figure out.
Wait, so people were seeing it, sharing it, but they weren't subscribed. Do people subscribe to YouTube though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
Because if you get enough subscribers, then you can get money.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
So my goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers.
Is that when you start getting money? 100,000?
You start getting some money when you hit 1,000.
Oh, 1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah,
1,000.
So right now I'm at
Yeah, I like
665, and I gained 200 subscribers since Sunday.
Oh, so you're promoting yourself. See?
Mhm.
What you gotta do, man.
And I was not aware that people actually found out that I could cook. So as soon as I posted, hey, I'm doing a YouTube, and you want to be part
Everybody
of it.
want to be part of the,
Yeah. I was like, okay, oh
we
shit.
famous, huh?
I was like, okay, let's do this.
So Home Chef Nick, once again, share with us where we can find this video as well as many others, please.
Check me out on YouTube under Home Chef Nick. Okay, Home Chef Nick on YouTube, where you will find this video posted later in the week.
And what's your website?
My website is countryunlimitedllc.com, and that's with a K, not a C,
Why is it with the K?
because I'm a Kappa.
Of course.
So,
Of course
K-O-U?
Yes, K-O-U, yes.
And he's going to have two videos. He's going to have the long version as well as the more condensed version that gets right to the point as to how to get this whole meal started
hmm
all the way up to completion. So.
Somebody's saying right now, you ain't invite me. Somebody's saying it right now.
Well, the thing is that some people may be getting onto this live late, so we have to kind of bring them up to speed.
Yeah.
So a part of it is, you did this entire meal videotaped, and we were going live on Facebook through DNV Does. Thanks to Jennifer, of course, it's her group. But let's describe what it is that we actually have on our plate right now that you played it for us.
Okay, so you have a curry lamb, and you also have some veggies with that. So I sauteed some minced garlic along with some Roma tomatoes. I also put in some red slivers of onions as well, and some mushrooms, portobello, and they were all sauteed with some fine seasonings. So that is the garnish that goes along with the lamb. Now the lamb was seasoned and marinated for 2 days in all the curry and other seasonings, okay? And I pan-seared the lamb with some wine in it. So it has some white wine I seared it with. And then afterwards I put in a little bit of some hot water just to make sure that it didn't burn in the skillet. After that, it went into a cast iron skillet. So I needed to go in the oven. And I used all of the goodness, which was the gravy that came about from the skillet. And I poured that over top of the roasted potatoes and over the lamb itself. And that went into the oven for about 15 minutes on 425.
And that's just a part of our entree. The other part of our entree is the king crab, and we all know that that is decadent within itself. So tell us about what you did with the king crab.
So the king crab, I had some salt and butter, okay, unsalted. So if you want to be healthy and whatnot, use unsalted butter for healthy. Now I put in some herbs and seasonings into the butter, but I also put in the Trader Joe's, South African heat, and I put that to give it a little kick. Put it in the butter, and then I use a butter knife, and I spread the butter all throughout the meat and on top of the joints, especially, so that it would go on the grill and seep into the crab. Okay, so it was on the grill for about 8 minutes total, and the grill was anywhere between 450 and 500 degrees because it got a lot of heat to it. And have to, as a matter of fact, here's mine. Can you see how mine looks? So.
Oh, we experienced that too because he went ahead, being the chef that he is, and had one for us to taste so that we could know exactly what we would be expecting. So we were able to see firsthand and taste firsthand exactly what it was going to be like. And we took a field trip outside into the grill, and he kind of showed us how all that went. And when it comes to the butter getting into those joints, that is the absolute truth. That it does happen. You're thinking to yourself, well, how is that going to happen? It does. With that intense heat and all the seasonings that he put into the butter, it happens. So we had that.
Right, and the appetizer was the Topping lettuce wraps. So if you're joining us from home or Foodie Land, here's how the Topping lettuce wraps actually look. And there was a lot of seasonings that went into the Topping lettuce wraps, and they were all measured out because believe it or not, this is actually a Weight Watchers approved. And here's another piece of the puzzle. When you add heat to a recipe, it helps you with burning calories.
Oh, did not know that.
So your metabolism will start working a little bit better. And because of that, I put in some fresh jalapenos and cut them up the long way. So you have those, and it will activate your metabolism and start burning. So it's actually a healthy meal.
Speaking about metabolism, I've been quiet this whole time because I've been sitting over here eating. I mean, I've been enjoying listening to what y'all talking about. I'm just eating. So people know it's good. That's what I'm doing.
Well, for us, when we're quiet, that means it's good. If people are having full-blown conversations, not saying you can't have a little chatter, but if you start seeing plates getting pushed to forward, to the side, and folks are drinking more than they're eating, then it's a whole problem. But we're just having this conversation to keep you all engaged with what's going on here. And Home Chef Neff, has opened up his home.
Yes, he
and invited us in, and this is his very first episode doing this. The next episode, he will be live all the way. So please join him next Sunday, same time at 3 o'clock. He has a list all the way up to November the 14th?
No, December 5th.
December 5th. Oh, wow. So all the way up to December 5th, he has guests coming in. And every week it's a different menu, so you don't want to miss it. But by chance you do, you can always find him on YouTube. Definitely.
He doesn't know that I've already signed up to be the 5th guest for every week that he's doing it. He don't know I'm gonna be at the table with a different wig on every week. It's gonna be me. I'm at all the tables up until December 5th. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be like, yep.
Yeah, I can see this right now. I'm not married. I'm Susan.
That part.
I'm Jennifer. I'm Nicole.
Right.
I'm wearing braids this week.
I'm gonna have a new name and a new wig.
New
name and new wig.
Her name will be the same name as her wig.
You right. Yep, you right.
Because wigs have names.
Yes, exactly. Coming up in here with accents and everything.
I know that's right, girl. Put it on. Do what you gotta.
You know what? Y'all playing around, but she can't do that actually.
He ain't lying.
She can't do that.
You know what?
I may see her next week in the week. And you just here last week?
No.
No habla español.
Right. Yeah,
Well, hopefully you all are having a good Sunday dinner.
It ain't like this though.
Yeah. It's not like this at all.
Y'all wish. You want me to hit the button?
So Jennifer, thank you so much for taking this live, with us. We have Jennifer that's here. I'm Nicole the Candace. Of course, this is Home Chef Nick. And we have Nikki, and we have Meredith, which you'll be seeing probably every week, but just looking different. Just know it's her.
That part.
But thank you so much for tuning in. Please let more people know. Share, subscribe, and like. And definitely be a part of the DMV Does group, because by being a part, these type of experiences are being presented to you all, so you don't want to miss out.
Go ahead and hit stop on
Pause.
Everybody say bye.